Do you ever like shave your arms and like you feel naked even when you have clothes on?
I have never shaved my arms, but I have waxed my legs, I believe, twice.
Legs is a different story because when you shave your legs and you get into like fresh sheets, that is the best feeling in the world. But I shaved my arms and I feel naked now. And it's like I didn't get
I'd
all
buy
of the
that.
hair either. So it's
See,
like
as someone who grows a neck beard, I can relate because then you shave and then you go out and you're like, oh my gosh, that's so embarrassing. And then you got to shave again.
gross. Anyway,
It is. It
welcome
really
back
is.
to Finding My Perfect Awkward, everybody. It's the new year. New year, new you.
Fingers crossed.
AJ?
Spoiler alert
Hopefully.
coming up in Think Fast.
What?
That just has something to do with Think Fast, sort of.
Really?
Yeah. I think what we should talk about, which we're going to, is the ironic thing that you told us your snow stories, and then we had to wait another week from the holiday break because, well, snow.
Because of snow. Because I got stranded in the Midwest. I got shut down essentially. Like the entire Midwest just was like out of commission for 2 weeks.
Did you
It was
feel
just
did you feel better prepared post COVID? Shutdowns were easier to navigate the second time around.
no. Okay, so yeah, funny, haha. So the whole thing was that I got there, I beat the blizzard, right? I made sure on purpose I was there early because I wanted
Right.
to beat the blizzard, and I did. I was there a day early. It was great. So then it hits. Wasn't as bad as they anticipated, even though it was -5 with -40 wind chill. And that's
Yeah.
not even the worst state. Like I think Michigan had it worse. But we had -5 and nobody stepped outside. And our Wi-Fi went out.
Oh.
Midwest wide. Like this wasn't just like my uncle's house. This was like Midwest
Oh.
wide the Wi-Fi went out. So we had no streaming. We were watching the news and cooking shows. I could tell you how to make a mean like linguine dish
Oh.
pasta. Could not do it myself. Don't ask me to.
That's good. Yeah, all right. No, I'm right
Can't,
there with it. Well,
can't cook.
I was gonna say when you say you got stranded or snowed in the Midwest, that's either goes just one or two ways because it's the Midwest. Horror movie, Hallmark movie, and then you said the Wi-Fi went out. I'm like, it's not a Hallmark movie anymore.
No, it was definitely almost suspenseful, but also it was kind of boring because we didn't leave the house at all and everything was still open. All the
That's good,
coffee
at
shops,
least.
all the restaurants, everything was still open, unfortunately for the workers. But it was like business as normal. And it wasn't as bad as they anticipated. So, I mean, you got both sides.
Yeah, that's fair.
But my mom got in 2 days after I did, and her bags got lost. I'm not going to mention the airline, but her bags got lost. And they said it was one place, it was another place, whatever the case. And she was out her luggage for 3 days. She didn't have clothes for Christmas. She didn't have clothes the day after. We had to go buy underwear. Like this is like it got to be like a lot. And then my flight got canceled. So then I only had clothes that I had for 2 days worth. So we had to go shopping for more clothes for me because I got 3 days more and a bag. Like I was down a bag. I was down a bag of clothes.
So one of my coworkers, we went to the morning show boot camp. We road trip to Chicago, right? She is a vehement believer in being able to and doing laundry on any sort of trip. Anywhere she goes, she does laundry, and that blows my mind.
Yes, so I did do laundry. I had to.
Right.
But I would not do it if I didn't have to.
Right.
I hate laundry. Laundry is my least favorite chore.
Yeah, I get that. I think it's a pretty common answer. It doesn't bug me as much, but and I get her argument is you can pack less, which I get, and then you don't have the come home and you have the huge pile of clothes waiting for you that you now have to take care of, which I get, but like
it's not a problem if you just don't do it. Like I'm just staring at my 2 suitcases and there's no pile of clothes because I haven't opened the bags.
Out of sight, out of mind.
It's just zipped up over there. If I need some socks, I open the thing. I got some clean socks. I don't. It's fine.
That's the life advice we were all hoping for to start 2023.
This is not what you're looking for. Awkward cooking with Kira is exactly what it would be. Awkward cooking, because every single time, even if the dish comes out okay, like when I cook, the smoke alarm goes off every time.
Oh,
every time.
They're too finicky. They're way too finicky. Like, don't get me wrong, I understand the security purposes they provide. Smoke off of cooking, come on. Let's figure out. It's 2023. Let's get the science involved to understand the difference between some hissing from some pans and actual fire smoke.
Yeah, calm down, bitch. You don't need to scream at everything.
Thank you. Yes, what you said. I'm here for that.
It is on, Joe. It is on. That's the kicker. It's on high.
That's ridiculous.
And I'm blowing on it. And never mind. Okay. I'm just
dude, everything I can to mitigate as much steam and smoke as possible.
And then you don't even wave, or you hit the thing with the towel until it shuts up.
Yeah, I've had run into this issue at my place. They finally replaced them with modern ones, thank goodness. But we have a carbon monoxide sensor, which is great because you can die in your sleep. But it turns out it's in a room that's next to a little driveway, and if a car idles next to the window right there for 5 minutes, it'll set it off. Like, that seems like overkill. Let's be honest. I'm not gonna die.
But you would rather it do that than it not tell you when there was carbon monoxide.
Yeah. We called, actually, the first time it went off. I've never dealt with one before, and we live across the street from a fire station, so we called them and we're like, we don't know what's going on. Can you come? They were bored because they sent like 6 guys over. They sent an ambulance over, so now there's all these firefighters and an ambulance in front of our apartment building, and we're just shooting the breeze with them because they're trying to figure out what it is in case it's a safety concern.
Carbon monoxide is no joke, though. 6 guys is a little overkill. An ambulance,
it's much.
But listen, it's like a cat stuck in a tree. You send 2 firefighters and a cop over. You don't need all them. I get it.
Is that speaking from experience? I haven't called anybody for his cat in a tree before.
No, Cookie has not gotten stuck in a tree because I don't let her outside.
Smart.
Not a problem I want to have. Although I've had problems with squirrels recently. Thank God for the... Okay. Yeah.
You want to go into that? You want to go into that a little bit?
I watched it. I watched my verbiage. Verbiage?
Oh boy.
Does that have an E in it? I don't know. Verbiage? Verbiage.
I think it's verbiage.
Verbiage. Verbiage. Verbage.
Sounds
Maybe?
right to me. Yeah.
I don't know. Something
Verbage.
like that. Verbage. Verbiage.
Is it an I?
Is there an I? Oh, hold on. Verbiage. There is an I.
Okay,
Verbiage.
I didn't know that. Learn something new. Huh.
Verbiage. This says you say it verbiage. No, verbiage. Verbiage?
We're never going to get to the bottom of this.
Sorry, we're not going to get to the actual... Yes, always spelled it wrong until a few years ago. There's an I in verbiage.
Verbiage. I still feel like verbiage is right. I say it out loud. Well, okay, whatever.
Verbiage.
Yeah, verbiage sounds right to me.
Verbiage.
That sounds weird.
Verbiage.
Sounds like a dad who decided, right? Like my dad calls jalapenos japalanos. That's what it sounds like. Yeah, verbiage. That's how I would say it.
Verbiage.
I don't know.
Let's get to something really important.
Uh-oh.
And that is maybe. This is awesome.
Ooh.
50 Cent announces an 8-mile television show with Eminem.
Interesting. Okay. I'm here for this.
Neither am I, Joe. Neither am I. Don't worry about it. So, I just heard about this, but 50 Cent said it's going to be big. I think it should be there for his legacy because it's important to me that they understand it. I haven't heard a whole lot about Eminem in the last, at least year.
Yeah.
at least. But there was wasn't there? What was the name of his movie?
8 Mile, right?
Was it 8 Mile?
Yeah. This but it's not his story, but it's his story.
Because he said he like denied it forever and then was like, no, that was about me. Anyway, brings 8 Mile to television. So how does this happen? How do you think this goes?
So I would say two things, because one, 50 Cent's been really successful on TV, right? Because he's is he in what's that show? I think it's called Power, right? He's at least a producer of it. And it's a super popular story. And then I would say the other thing is this is kind of a new thing, right? We're getting more biopics on musicians. Athletes are getting more of these stories told. Like Tom Brady just had his. They're doing one on Magic Johnson. Obviously, Michael Jordan had his. So it's kind of like the larger than life figures, the icons of certain things are kind of getting some version of their story told.
I also think, yeah, it is Power. I also think though that Eminem has gotten a lot of backlash, and then because he was, he talked about himself and his struggles and everything going on, but he never really spoke out against anything or about anything that he stood for, like thought about, or position that he took on any issue, anything. So when he started to, he got a lot of backlash. And I think that now, they're trying to make up for that. And they're also trying to show, hey, he has a legacy. Like, he's still Eminem, like we knew him 20 years ago. You know what I mean? Also, can I say that 50 Cent looks amazing?
Oh, big time.
He looks fucking incredible.
It's like dude's extending to it. He's exceeding his second act, as it were.
Yeah.
So he was a really good rapper. No, it's crazy.
He looks awesome. Wait, how old is he? Does it say? I think it says in here somewhere. Eminem's 47. No, the 47-year-old said Eminem, who started Murders, is on board.
So 47, right?
50 Cent is 47.
Man, how crazy is his 50th birthday going to be?
I was just thinking that. Yeah. I'm like, Eminem's 50th birthday party is going to be like the thing of the century. Crazy. I want to be invited.
I think that. Yeah. I think that show will be good. What does it say? Where they're or who's hosting it? I mean, because I imagine it's got to be somewhere, right, where they can like get like dark with it.
I think it should be his legacy. There's important to me that they understand it. He wouldn't do the show without me. That's my boy. Blah blah blah.
Because Power's on. Is it on HBO Max? I think.
20 years after the years remains to be seen. I don't know.
So maybe it's still early.
I have no idea.
It's because obviously any show about Eminem, he's gonna cuss up a storm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Right. So.
Oh yeah. 100%.
And he's got all this stuff with his mom and his baby mama.
How old's Eminem?
I thought he was in his early 50s. No, wait. Yeah, right. Because the lyric in Rap Devil by MGK says, "M, you're pushing 50."
He is 50. He turned 50 October 17th.
Okay, I was gonna say that would have been.
Wait a second. Him and my mom were the same age.
That's crazy.
Hold on a second. Does he have a kid that's as old as me? He has a kid older than
Haley.
me.
Yeah.
Haley's only 2 years older than me.
Oh. We all know your mom's just as gangster, though, as Marshall Mathers.
My mom's a badass.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, my mom's a badass. My mom is like, it's funny that you say that, because my mom is actually very goody, but she's an iron worker. So like when she's at work, she's calling me cursing. She's like telling me the drama, right? She's like telling me all the gossip, and she's like, F this and shit and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what are you saying to me? She said hoe and bitch in the one sentence the other day.
Oh, all right.
And I was like, you need to calm down. And then the next conversation we had when she was off for work, she was like, yeah, I can't be pussyfooting around. And I'm like, wait a second. backing on up.
Hey, your mom's gangster.
Backing on up. Pussyfooting is not a phrase that you use when you're trying. You can't say fuck one conversation and then say pussyfooting in the next. Okay. No, one or the other.
That's fair.
Pick one.
I got to be able to follow this line of conversation, and you're taking me violently different directions.
She does. In the same one as hoe and bitch, there is also shit. She uses ass a lot.
Didn't you say your mom was it? She wanted to open like a was it a craft shop? Was it? Is that what you're telling me?
Well, she wants to. Her dream is to open a half craft shop, half welding shop.
That's what it was. Okay, yeah.
And then have her apartment where she lives to be on the top.
Right.
The whole thing on top is her dream.
Okay.
She hasn't found a place to do that in the country. Like, she hasn't found a building to do that yet.
Gotcha.
That's her dream.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. All right. So see again, kind of you get the actual metal part, making it the badass part, and then you get the craft shot, kind of the sweet part. It's basically your mom in one package.
It's essentially my mom as a human being Oh, my mom. All right. So I don't know if you heard, but there's a Rolling Stone greatest singers of all time, and Celine Dion was not on it.
Okay.
Okay.
How many did they do?
I think 100. No, 200. I'm sorry. The 200 greatest.
200?
Yeah, she was not on this.
Okay.
So rightfully so, in my opinion, just in my opinion, people were outraged. Obviously.
Yeah.
So fans were flabbergasted she wasn't included in the rankings. So they started to protest. Saying, obviously, you made a big mistake for getting her name on the big list you published last week. We wanted to make sure that you understand that you missed the best singer in the world. She should be the first name on your list. That is up to your opinion. But I do agree she is top 200 at least.
Oh, for sure.
Rolling Stone tweeted, "We are here to express ourselves in the name of Celine because obviously you made a big mistake for getting, blah, blah, blah." Celine Dion protesters pulled up to Rolling Stone office. Actually, I haven't seen this video yet, so I am curious, but...
Me? Hi, I'm Milana. I work with Rolling Stone.
Can you hear it?
Me too? Yeah. So...
Oh, hello.
Why are you so... Well, we're here to, express ourselves in the name of Celine, because obviously you made a big mistake for getting her name on the big list that you published last week. So...
Okay, I'm sorry. Hold on a second. In the name of Celine, the way she said that, it made me think of like religious protests.
Maybe for some people they may pray and worship Celine Dion. It's possible.
I really want to make a joke right now, and I don't want to be insensitive, so I'm not gonna make it. Anyway,
I wanted to make sure that you understand that you missed the best singer in the world on your list. Should be at least in the 200 top, or at least in the 500 top, at least the first name of your list.
I mean, I don't obviously have a 1 to 200 list ready to go, but I have a hard time believing Celine Dion doesn't make the top 200.
I even think top 100. Like, she's timeless, and she
yes.
has a song that's like everybody still sings it in at every single occasion ever. Every wedding.
I'm with you. You know, speaking of artists who are great, did you watch the Disney Beauty and the Beast live thing that they did for the 30th anniversary?
Oh, where Shania Twain was Mrs. Potts?
She was amazing.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, I hope they do that with all the classic Disneys. Of course, my fiance wanted to watch it, but it was good. Her was amazing. I loved the guitar solo at the end. It was good.
Okay, that's funny. That's a good one, Joe. Good for you. So I think I was really scared because I saw it and I really love Shania Twain and I love her. I loved her as Mrs. Potts. The problem is that if you do that with every Disney movie, one's gonna flop and then that's gonna be it.
It's true.
As soon as the flop happens, they're done.
It's true, but I mean, come on. That's one of the things that's so great about the classics. Aladdin, Lion King, Little Mermaid obviously has tons of great music. The guy who played Gaston was amazing too, for the record. While we're talking about this, he was awesome.
Yeah, it's really hard. Ever since I saw the guy who plays Gaston, like the character Gaston, the cartoon, the guy who voiced him, ever since I saw his face, I can't like get it out of my head.
Really?
Have you ever seen the guy who plays Gaston?
I don't think so.
Gaston?
They didn't show him in that, right? Because they did all the behind the scenes stuff, but it was all here's who voiced Belle and here's who voiced Mrs. Pot, or
Richard White.
That's a pretty generic name.
Okay. I'm gonna show this picture because this is the picture I saw. There's nothing wrong with him necessarily. Okay.
Right.
The only thing is that he has very defined face. Okay. So I can't imagine anybody else. Just hold on a second. I can't imagine anybody else playing him, even in real life. Where is it?
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Those are some dimples right there. I don't know what I was expecting, but not that. Huh.
Like, it's just very like. I don't. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot going on there.
No,
but I can't see anybody else playing him now because this is all I see. Also, him as Gaston did not see that coming.
Right. Well, now that I think about it, that's the problem with Aladdin, right? Because while I would still love to do it because Aladdin is amazing, like the second you don't have Robin Williams for Genie.
Well, we already had Will Smith as the Genie, which honestly, he did not do a bad job.
No, he didn't, but it's not the same.
No, not the same. Nobody could. It's like somebody else trying to do Mrs. Doubtfire. Never the same. Still not bad.
Okay. Maybe we won't do all of them. They should do. Well, I would say they should do the Little Mermaid, but then oh my gosh, a Black Mermaid. No.
I love her.
I don't have a problem with it. I think it's a stupid thing to get upset about.
Agreed. Speaking of Mrs. Potts, Lindsey Sterling's video of Beauty and the Beast is the best. Agreed. Hi, UD Flyer, by the way.
What's up? Lindsey Sterling, anything, honestly. I mean, it's hard to miss.
Lindsey Sterling is such a sweetheart. I cannot even. I mean,
Lindsey Sterling, anything. I think the first video I saw of her is the one she did with Pentatonics. They did Radioactive, and that one is so good.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but anything Lindsey Sterling, it's a hit.
UD, long time no see. Happy New Year. Welcome back in. Hello. Agreed. Love the Lindsey Sterling. Love her. Now, one final story. I'm trying. Oh, I think I know who this is. Hapless in the Terminator.
Oh yeah.
He died.
That's sad.
It is sad.
Fun fact: Terminator, one of my all-time favorite mirrors. Let's be correct here. Favorite movie series. 1, 2, and 4. 2 specifically is one of my all-time favorite movies.
I like the Terminator.
You be careful now.
It's in my top 200 movies. That's about
smart. I don't have to protest at your office. That's smart. The problem, okay, quick soapbox. The problem with the movie series is that everybody wants them to get to the future part, and then every time a new studio takes over the movie franchise, they want to restart it and tell their own story, which just destroys it. I pitched on Twitter what I think is a great idea. They should just make it a TV series and do extended series, because the whole story of Terminator is there's one timeline, then something happens and the timeline fractures and you get 2 different timelines. That's how I would do it, season by season.
Uh-huh.
I'm telling you, it's the solution.
You have far more of an opinion on this.
I very much do.
Well, not on this in specifics, but on Terminator as a movie franchise.
That guy has to have been in other movies, right? Like, he's a very minor role in that. In the second one, he's in a lot more, but a minor role. So it surprises me that that's what they say he, like, from the Terminator.
Can you still see this, Chad?
A little bit, yeah. He's in
Yeah.
the first 4 Terminators.
So he's in the Terminators, the Dentist, Clifford. How do I know him? I feel like I know him from somewhere.
As I was saying, it has to be something. I feel like a little bit more claim to fame, where he was maybe a little bit more featured.
He was
Hey,
in
look.
MASH?
Who was he?
Major Robert Hatch. I have no idea who that
That
is.
sounds like a one-off appearance.
Yeah, those all seem like one-offs. The Terminator, Punky Brewster.
He's in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, don't know him from that. Golden Girls?
Huh.
What is he in? Oh, that doesn't help me. What is he in Golden Girls?
The whole history of the Golden Girls.
Oh, he was the Reverend. That's
Two
where I
episodes.
know him from. Okay, I've seen the Golden Girls way too many times to know him from 2 episodes of the Golden Girls. But I do, that's where I know him. I think it was during a funeral, he was the Reverend.
Interesting. Okay.
And during the wedding, I think he was also the Reverend.
Huh.
Anyway.
Well, there's something. I guess he was just. I think the Terminator. The reason why it says from the Terminator is because 1 and 2 are such cult classics for so many people. They just that's what they know him from. I think that's what it is.
Maybe.
I mean, he doesn't.
I can't believe that I know him from the Golden Girls. He was in 2 episodes in how long was it on? 6 years?
Something like that. They changed the headline. Hapless from the Golden Girls.
Hapless from the Golden Girls. Also, R.I.P. because you will be missed from the Golden Girls. R.I.P.
Terminator this weekend.
The name is Celine Dion. Okay.
Name of Celine
So now we're gonna play something fast.
Okay.
I'm terrified because I just to be transparent, we have a list of our topics. We are not allowed to Google them, but we have to have them on our list so that we don't duplicate.
Right.
I just saw them. This is not going to be good for me.
Oh, you got this.
You said that. You say that, but like
you got this.
All right.
You're not the one that chokes when you say name an animal that starts with
Is that the letter that comes after, huh?
Every time it gets me.
Okay, who's going first?
Well, dealer's choice. Would you like to guess first or list first? Or excuse me.
I'm stressed
have your
already.
category go first.
My throat is swelling because I'm stressed. I will guess first.
Guess first. Okay. So we I mentioned earlier when you said something about New Year, New You coming up at Think Fast. This is easy. First one is easy. You got 30 seconds. I've got a list here of the most common New Year's resolutions for this year. You just got to name 5.
The most common?
New Year's resolutions. Come on, they get really repetitive. You got this. All right, you ready?
No. And this is in the name of Celine Dion. Go ahead.
30 seconds on the clock and go.
To lose weight, to save money or budget, to travel, to see family members, talk to family members, to quit a job, get a job, to walk, exercise, to get a pet, to get pregnant, get a child, to not get toxicity, to like toxicity go. I don't know.
So, did you say you said exercise, lose weight, get organized, learn a new skill or hobby?
I said exercise and I said lose weight.
Okay, fine, then 5. If you jam them together, you get a little. They're 5. 5 then.
I said both.
High 5. I'm giving you 5.
Thank you.
I said here, take your 5.
I didn't know they were 2 different ones.
You would think they'd be 1, but no, it's specifically split apart exercise and lose weight.
Oh,
guess technically
and lose weight.
Yeah,
lose weight was my first one, and then I said exercise.
Okay, well you got it.
Thank you. Stop yelling at me. See, I told you. I told you you'd yell at me today.
You started the yelling. If we're gonna be fully
I didn't. I am
transparent,
not
you started the
yelling.
yelling. You did.
I am arguing. There's a difference. Okay.
Okay. Okay. My turn.
Okay, my turn to give you this. Okay. So your first one's easy. Sour Patch Kids flavors.
Okay. Can I just ask you why you picked this? Just out of
It's my favorite
curiosity.
candy.
Ah, there's the answer. All right. Five Sour Patch flavors. Sour Patch Kids flavors. Excuse me.
Yes. Ready?
Yeah.
And go.
Green apple, cherry, raspberry, lemon, lime, watermelon, grape, orange.
There you go. That's 5.
Just gonna pick random candy flavors.
You got it in 12 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, it was not it was not what did you say? I didn't remember what you said.
I listed all the Skittles flavors is what I did minus blue raspberry.
So
grape, orange, raspberry,
grape is not one. Grape is not one. It was watermelon, sour apple, blue raspberry, and cherry.
Score. Okay. All right. Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay, so for your next one, I'm just gonna ask: Do you watch Cobra Kai?
I haven't gotten that far in life yet.
What?
I want to. I haven't gotten that far in life yet.
Okay. Well, we just finally binge watched season 5, which is the most recent one. So that's why it's this one. So simple. You don't have to do. I will give you credit for first names. You have to list 5 characters from the Cobra Kai series.
I haven't watched it. Oh God.
Have you seen any? I'll give you help. Have you seen any of the Karate Kids, the movies? The ones with Ralph Macchio.
A long time ago.
You might be in trouble then.
Oh no! Wait, I'm not. I'm not gonna pass.
Because if you had seen those, that I would give you the hint that the basic premise of the show is to retread as many of the characters from those movies as possible while having it set in the modern day with kids.
That doesn't help me because I haven't seen that. I've watched the Jaden Smith one. In all recent. I know. The original is better. I agree. However, I have not seen it in years.
Okay.
I don't remember.
5 names of characters in the Cobra Kai series.
I'm going to embarrass myself. I don't know.
I assumed that you had seen some since it had been out. It's been hella popular. Well, everybody's got their short. Everybody's got a show that everybody loves that you haven't seen.
Mine also was Game of Thrones. Okay.
I haven't seen it either. All right, ready?
No, I don't know. Can I Google?
No, of course you can't. All right, ready?
You might as well skip it.
Collect your composure. No, maybe you'll luck into it.
I'm trying.
Come on, you got to try at least.
It's gonna be more embarrassing.
All right, here we go. Ready?
I'm gonna fail.
Yeah, that's the risk you take with Think Fast. I failed too. I can't name animals that start with D apparently in 30 seconds. Ready? Fingers above the timer. I want to give you a fair shot here, so you got to be able to breathe to guess.
I'm not gonna name one.
Come on.
You can try, but
Right,
I'm not gonna get one.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
I have no idea. I don't. Jackie Chan. I'm telling you right now, I don't know one.
Oh.
Mr. What's his name? Oh my Mr.
30 seconds.
I knew.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna make you eat the caramels again, but I feel like on that performance, you got to do the caramel again.
Oh, I'm crying.
Full disclosure, I think the show is good. It gets kind of repetitive. I don't know if Chad agrees with me. I finished season 5. I liked the show. I enjoyed season 5, but what?
Hold on. I mean 0. So hold on.
Half. You got half of one, Mr. Somebody.
I know Miyagi. Daniel
Yes, Mr.
LaRusso, Johnny Lawrence, yeah, I didn't know Johnny or Daniel. Mr. Miyagi I should have got. Everybody else, I have no fucking clue. Or no clue. Sorry.
Okay. That's I assumed you had at least seen some of it. That's, I guess, on me. It's on me. Right here.
I did. I kept shorting. A circuit up here kept shorting.
Oh man.
Oh, what am I doing?
Caramel. I wasn't gonna make you do it again, but man, that
my
that
lashes are gonna fall off my eyes. Okay. Literally, I have tears. My lashes are gonna fall off. Okay.
When you get
I was not told this. Sorry, what?
I just say whenever you get around to watching it, I want to know. You have to let me know because I want to have a discussion about Sam because I think she's the worst character in the show.
Okay. I don't like this.
Sorry, Fred. All right, we're on the third one.
I can't do it while I'm chewing. That's not very nice.
Well, you can just tell me what the category is. I got to do all the speaking, right?
Let me get your timer. I don't like this. I need to spit this out.
Yeah, please just don't vomit. Nobody wants any part of that.
I'm also sorry if you have the chewing thing. I hate to hear people chew, but I just can't deal with this.
Guess what, Kira's? It's not bad, actually.
I need to spit this out. I can't even get it off my teeth.
Oh,
I'm gonna throw up.
bad.
Hold on.
That's good bad. Please don't throw up.
I like caramel too, and I don't know why those are so horrible.
Okay, category 2. What do you got?
Oh, that was disgusting. It is lollipop brands.
Lollipop brand. Okay.
Lollipop? Are you okay?
No. Okay. Lollipop brand. So, like, I got to name brands of suckers.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Okay.
Okay. You ready?
Yes.
Go.
Dum Dums, Blow Pops. What other suckers are there? The rainbow ones have a special name that you get at the amusement parks. Those big ones. I don't know. What other suckers are there?
They do have a name.
They have a special name.
You're missing the most obvious one.
Those are the two most obvious.
5 seconds.
Tootsie Pops.
There you go.
I'm not gonna get 5.
All right, you're done. You're done. You're done.
What are those rainbow ones called?
Whirly Pops.
I did not know that.
Whirly Pop is the rainbow, the big one, right?
Yeah.
Sorry. The caramel's messing with me.
Okay, fill in the gaps for me here. What else am I missing? Because the Dum Dums.
So you got Dum Dums and Blow Pops. The Tootsie Pop was the obvious one,
right?
Okay, that you got. Whirly Pop, Whistle Pop, Sugar Daddy, the Push Pop. I would have accepted. I don't know what the Chupa Chups are, but there's Chupa Chups or Chupa Chups. Rock Candy. I would have taken also.
Oh damn it! Could have guessed Rock Candy. All right, what am I doing here?
Oh my god. A handful of Skittles since I had to do the caramel.
It works because these were a gift, just like your caramels were, right?
Correct. And the person that gave it to me is so sweet. Did not know how awful it would be for me.
As long as they don't see the stream, right?
Oh god.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to tell you your category and start the timer before I pop these in my mouth, so that way I don't have to talk.
Why?
because
They have to watch you suffer and me suffer at the same time.
I will suffer, but I don't enjoy. I also don't enjoy hearing people chew, so I'm just doing it out of trying to be polite. Excuse you. All right. So I, during my Christmas break, spent a bunch of time playing that little Super Nintendo game system they came out with. That's an HDMI one. Your category, in 30 seconds, you just have to name 5 Super Nintendo game titles. That is it.
Okay. I think I can do this.
I believe in you. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Donkey Kong, Super Mario World 1 and 2, Yoshi. There's a Yoshi one, Yoshi World, Yoshi something.
What's the second Mario?
Oh,
15 seconds.
Oh shoot. Donkey Kong. Oh my God, why am I playing? Oh, Zelda 1 and 2. Is there a 2? And shit. 64? No, Mario Kart. Did I say Mario Kart already?
Time ran out. Let me see if there's 2 Zeldas real quick.
Was there 2 Zeldas?
I'm checking. So there's The Legend of Zelda.
Is there a second one?
I'm going to check real fast. I think you might be right. If so, you made it.
Did I say Mario Kart?
After timer ran out.
Oh, I thought I said it. Okay. I didn't remember if that was the first one I said or not.
Looks like you're correct. Congratulations.
I got 2! Yay! Got it! I'm so happy. Oh my God! So I'll tell them the story that I told you. So I make mouth noises, as everybody is quite aware, and I was editing an audio bite for my show a couple of days ago, and I made a noise like or like I messed up and I was like or whatever I did, right?
Mm.
And I played it back, and it was the same backwards as it was forwards.
That's impressive.
It's great.
There's no denying that that's impressive.
It was great. I don't even know where it is. I think I took it out, but I was like, oh, that's interesting.
All right, last one.
Oh, I have one more.
Yeah.
Oh, I have one more.
Yeah.
I was like, I have to suffer more. Okay.
No, you made it to your 3. 2 out of 3. Pretty good.
Your last one. 5 MASH characters.
Okay.
Can you do it?
Yep.
Damn. Should I make it 10? I can name 10.
That's not fair.
I can name 10. All right, ready? It's my favorite TV show, though. It's biased. All right, ready? 3, 2, and 1.
Hawkeye, Trapper, Hot Lips Houlihan, Colonel Potts, and Radar. This is my dad's favorite show growing up. I'm quite partial to it.
My
as well.
favorite show of all time.
It's a good show.
It's a good show.
The thing that throws me for a loop was as a kid watching Alan Ida, who looked
Alda.
Alda, who looked so not old, but he was. I got familiar with him for that TV show or whatever, and then seeing him in so many things as I grew up, because I didn't recognize initially how old that show was when I was a kid, and then all of a sudden he aged in front of my eyes. I was like, wait a second, what the hell happened here?
Yeah, honestly, same. I watched it all of my childhood.
Yeah.
And then I saw him with gray hair, and like he did not age well. And he was in like some Hallmark movie. And I was like, are you like 90?
Seriously, I'm with you.
He didn't age well.
But I'm a big fan of that show.
Yes, UD. But Golden Girls is like the closest second. Gilmore Girls is number 3.
Excuse me.
Just became number 3, but it's like right there.
What is your favorite episode of MASH?
So it's my favorite episode overall is when Radar leaves, not because he leaves, but just because the episode makes you cry. Is when Radar leaves. I have a favorite scene.
Okay.
And it's not, this is how much I love the fucking show. Favorite scene, and it's not in that episode. My favorite scene is when Hawkeye gets the tool stuck on his finger,
trying to remember. Okay.
They're in the swamp, and he has the thing stuck on his finger, and he goes, I am officially now in extreme pain. Don't believe me? Ah! And it
Okay, that's good.
amazing.
My favorite episode is the one where they make the time capsule.
Oh,
And Hot Lips is making it, and then she's giving them crap the whole time because they're not taking it seriously. And it's the same one where, for those who don't remember, there's a helicopter pilot who flies a guy in who needs surgery, but he had a belt on his copter gets shot, so he had to fly like 500 yards, land, let it cool. He'd scout ahead or whatever, and that one is great too because they reference Radar because he's gone. They put a teddy bear in there, and they say all these amazing things, like they say. We'll put a teddy bear in, Radar's teddy bear, to represent the people who came, the boys who came here and left as men. They put the fishing hook in from Colonel Blake was the first one, right?
mm-hmm.
And they say this is for all those men who didn't go back. It's such a great scene.
Yeah. I knew exactly
Yeah,
when you started saying.
It's my favorite episode.
We need to bring them up. Hold on. Let me get on the tube and
Officially an extreme.
I am official. I can see it. I recorded it one time on my phone like a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Just so that I could watch it when I needed a laugh.
Love it. Love it.
I am officially.
I'm gonna
my
text
mom even knows it's my favorite.
Yeah. I'm gonna text my dad before the weekend is over. Like, I was talking about MASH on the show.
It's amazing. I love that.
It's a good show.
I wonder if it'll come up.
I would think the scene you're talking about in the swamp would have to come up, just because it's so short. I would imagine it's pretty almost shareable.
What is that?
What
is that tool called?
Screwdriver, wrench, socket.
No.
You just Google or YouTube Hawkeye in extreme pain. Would that bring it up?
Maybe. Hawkeye MASH in extreme pain. It doesn't even.
That's disappointing.
Oh no. The 477th has an outbreak of hepatitis. That's not it. Tool stuck on finger. Or no, stuck on his hand. Why doesn't this come up?
I would think that for sure would be easy to find just because it's, a one-liner.
I know. Tool stuck on hand. Not the bromance. Although, hot take, I like BJ more than Trapper.
BJ was first, right?
No, Trapper was first.
Trapper was first. BJ was the one with the fro.
BJ, no, that's Trapper.
Now I'm getting it backwards.
Trapper's first and with the fro, really curly hair, and BJ's second one.
Yes, I agree with you then. I like BJ more.
He's funnier. To me, although I don't know. He's funnier.
I agree with you.
More likable.
I think he is funnier.
Where the fuck is this scene? There's every other scene here but that one.
That's just insulting, man.
Does anybody know? No, nobody knows. Okay, I don't know. Oh my gosh. I don't think I would have it on my phone still.
Kira's gonna get off the show and go find it and just watch it on loop.
Literally, it makes me want to find it. But I don't remember. Did I delete it? My dumbass probably deleted it too.
Ugh. It's the worst luck.
Where is it? No, I deleted it. God damn it.
That sucks.
What is that called? Okay, can we... MASH. Watch it on Hulu. I'm going to need to find the episode. MASH. Hawkeye gets tool stuck on hand. This one? Oh, it's this one.
Found it?
Wait. Patent 4077. I think I might have maybe. No, I need to find this. I know it's riveting, but like it's
Vascular
so good.
clamp.
Vascular clamp.
Patent 4077, it says is what the episode is,
That's what I saw.
according to my Google.
That's what I saw. Vascular clamp. What the hell? It's not on here. There's not one YouTube video of the vascular clamp. Are you kidding me? You've got to be shitting me. Seriously? That's stupid.
If you Google-
139th episode overall.
That's not helpful because they don't list them in numbers.
17th episode of the 6th season.
There you go. That'll do it. This is the greatest mystery on the internet.
Season 6 episode. What did I say? 16?
17, I thought you said.
17? Sure.
Patent 4077. We know that's the name of it.
There's not one YouTube video of it.
That's annoying.
That is dumb as hell. Okay, well, anyway.
You'll have to find it on your own if you want to partake in the laughter that Kira enjoyed so much as a child.
Can't be the only one who fucking loves that scene. Evidently, I am. Jesus.
I would think just a one-liner like that would be just someone had put it on the internet for no reason other than to use as almost a GIF.
I'm now in extreme pain. You don't believe me? Oh, it was amazing. I would do that around the house. My mom would be like, okay, Kira, we get it.
I'm going to have to ask my dad because I think I did once. I'm going to have to find out what his favorite episode is.
Oh, the one where Radar leaves, man. What's another one that's really good?
Yeah, I might text him now, see if he responds while we're having this conversation.
What is another one that's really good? When Radar leaves, when Colonel Blake leaves, obviously that's a good episode, but it's sad.
Yeah.
The last episode, obviously, just tear jerker every single time.
The irony of what was the guy that was always trying to get kicked out for being crazy, so he dressed like a girl?
Klinger. So
then he doesn't leave. They're finally leaving. He stays.
And he marries what's her name? Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think he would get married.
Yeah.
But he did. The fact, this is a bunch of spoiler alerts, but whatever. Hawkeye, the fact that Hawkeye goes into the psych evaluation building, that was sad as hell. He has to talk about his feelings forever.
Yeah.
And he almost misses BJ.
Yeah.
When they leave.
Leaves in that message. Well. Go ahead.
Which it not foreshadows, but like when it references something from before. He missed Trapper when Trapper left.
Oh yeah.
So when Trapper left, he didn't get to say goodbye to his best friend. So then history was about to repeat itself.
Yeah. Man. Speaking of, you're talking about the substitutions, right? BJ and Trapper. I always liked Henry more than I like the conflict because Henry's kind of a doofus more than Winchester, right? That was his name, the English guy that became his roommate.
Oh, you like Burns more?
Yes,
than Winchester?
Yeah. Just as the foil, basically.
So do I.
Yeah.
Winchester is too much of a. I don't even want to say like. I think he's too much of a brick wall as a character. Like I think he's too boring.
Yeah. No, I get that. I'm on board.
When he shows emotion, like when he gets the gunshot through his hat.
Yeah.
I like him in those moments. I don't like him when they play jokes on him.
That's what made Burns better, because Burns would be a punchline and go with it, and then obviously he would up the ante and be dumb again. That's what I think makes it funny, because it just makes it doesn't stop it. Like you said, brick wall's a good use of analogy.
He the time when Burns walks into the ditch. You remember?
Yeah.
He walks into, so there's a ditch right outside the swamp, and he's like, and then like as he's walking, like turns, and he like falls into a ditch. As he's talking about, I think the ditch.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
No, it's
full of water.
I recommend for anybody that hasn't seen the show, watch it.
Show MASH is so good. You know who doesn't like it? Sean Tempesta, and he is absolutely incorrect.
What's his reasoning? Why does he not like it?
It's so dumb as a show that talks about war. And I have to agree with the point that the theme song should not be the theme song.
Why?
Do you know the name of the theme song?
I do not off the top of my head.
I'd look it up. But the theme song should not be the theme song. I think it suits it very well if you don't know the name of it. And as soon as you know the name of it, you're like, at least name it something else.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a little rough.
A little bit. Was it you, Joe? Did you tell us? Wasn't it me that mentioned the title to you? You might have told us. But he doesn't like it. His reasoning for not liking the show is because it is a show about war. But I'm like, that's part of the appeal, because it's about war and it came out during a time after said war to give you insight on what it could be like, both the good and not the like good about war, but like both the bad times and how you would need to laugh your way through it. So
yeah, I mean, I think that's it's the extenuating for writing. It's a really good extenuating conflict, because it provides obviously so many opportunities to generate conflict, which moves storytelling. But it's about the characters. Like if you sit, like it's like saying, "Oh, I don't want to watch ER because it's a show about hospitals." It's like, yes, but the character, like what?
It's funny as hell. That's why I like it.
That's what I was saying. You gotta engage with the characters.
And Hawkeye, Alan Alda is hot when he was young, so it makes it more appealing too. I see the appeal.
Yeah.
And this was in the 70s too. I see the appeal. I do. Mm-hmm.
It's a good show. I think that was right. That's one of the shows that holds one of the records. The records dwindle as you talk about series finales. Like Friends finale had X millions, whereas like Big Bang Theory had less, but it was still the number one show or whatever. But I think MASH was like one of the big record setters.
One of the number ones. I think it was one of the top something.
I think so, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good show.
So many people watched that. The person that played Margaret, they had I think it was 2010 or something.
Mm.
It was before Colonel Potter died in real life.
Mm.
They did a thing where they brought them back and they talked about like behind the scenes moments in each episode. That was really cool. Margaret did not age well.
I was to say, I remember that not being the case.
She didn't age well. I don't think Alan Alda did either, but at least he didn't have, at least very much work done, if any.
Yeah.
She had a lot of work done.
That's what I thought. Ironically enough, we're talking about reunions. Did you see any of the Friends reunion?
No. Well, I
I-
saw behind the scenes stuff. I didn't see the actual.
I thought that Jennifer Anderson and Courtney Cox both look terrible
You think Jennifer Aniston looks terrible?
in the reunion.
Okay.
She's super puffy. Like it.
Jennifer Aniston, I think, looks incredible. I think Courtney Cox, because of the work that she's had done, looks
She
kind of like.
She looked bad.
But I think Jennifer Aniston looks incredible.
Mm.
I think she aged
I
beautifully.
I would put Aniston and Cox. I would put in two different levels. They're not on the same level because Courtney Cox did not. Yeah, it looked bad. But I was surprised by Jennifer Aniston's appearance because you see the commercials because she still does Pantene or something. I think
Avon, I think.
whatever. Yeah, something, and it was different. They were looked completely different.
I think she looks. Let me see what you're saying. Hold on. Friends reunion.
Especially the beginning part where they have them come behind
I think
the scenes.
she looks incredible.
Yeah, just me then.
I don't think either of the Matts aged well at all.
Mm-mm. LeBlanc is at least in good spirits about it.
True. I think Jennifer Aniston looks awesome. I don't think she's wearing the right glasses for her face, but I think she looks great. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong.
Now, speaking of people that are in that show that age well, Paul Rudd doesn't age.
So I wish I aged. I hope I aged like him.
Seriously. He's not changed at all. You take a screenshot of him now and then compare it to 20 years ago, like Clueless or whatever.
Same guy.
Seriously.
Same guy. That's why he can play Ant-Man.
Seriously. It is
He's almost
nuts.
50, isn't he?
He has to be.
Oh,
He was in Friends. He's in Clueless. Like he was. That
so
had
hot.
to made him something in his 20s.
He's so hot. Paul Rudd is so attractive.
Alan Alda.
And he's funny as hell
Paul
in
Rudd.
real life.
He is
My
funny.
God. I'm a Paul Rudd stan.
That seems hard not to. He just seems genuinely like a good person too.
He really does. I'm a Robert Downey Jr. stan too.
I mean, he's just become America's sweetheart.
He's incredible. Like honestly, and like in the grand scheme of things, I usually wouldn't like bring this kind of stuff up, but like this is like a really good life comeback,
Yeah.
an admirable one. So
Well, I think the guy that plays Happy, his bodyguard's the one that directed the first one. And so I think that's what they talked about was kind of the reason why, because he sort of lived that redemption that Tony Stark goes through. He could actually breathe life into that character.
agreed.
Which was a big deal because Iron Man obviously was the one that launched the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe.
He's my favorite superhero, fun fact. Spider-Man is
Iron Man?
close second. Yeah. Spider-Man is close second.
Well, then the immediate follow-up. I'm way behind on Marvel movies, so I haven't seen like the last half dozen or the shows, but who is your favorite Spider-Man?
Tom Holland. However, I really got into the Amazing Spider-Man recently.
Mhm.
So even though it is Tom Holland and it will be really hard to change my mind because there are rumors that they're about to change Spider-Man again.
Oh God.
I know. Wait, who does it say they're gonna? I don't know if they've said who it's gonna change to. It does not. But Andrew Garfield
Yeah.
is my
Okay.
second.
So it's this that looked like a little bit of googly eyes. I maybe saw a little bit of drool come out. Is it because you're attracted to him?
He's hilarious.
Okay,
I think because he's dorky,
right.
but Tom Holland has like the quirky hot guy vibe.
See, because I'm with you. I actually got a lot of crap when Amazing Spider-Man came out because I said that I liked Andrew Garfield because I liked that the Peter Parker character. He was dorky. He seemed dorky, but he was also quippy, which Spider-Man is supposed to be.
Yes. I don't like Tobey Maguire.
He's just kind of boring when you now go through the spectrum of Spider-Man.
Although I do like him in No Way Home.
That's what I've heard.
For me, he was not a difficult Spider-Man, but he was cool. Precisely why I like him.
Like,
but I also love Emma Stone in Spider-Man, which is like unconventional, I guess.
Right.
But
the scene to me that encapsulates why I like Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man is the one where he, I think, finally puts the suit together and he's stopping that guy from stealing that car. The guy's trying to hijack the car, and he keeps pulling the door shut, and then he get out, and he goes, "Oh no, is that a small knife? Oh no, you found my one weakness: small knives." That to me is the Spider-Man I'm looking for.
So that's the thing too, is like when you try to think of scenes that you like from each of the movies, I can think of one from one of the Amazing Spider-Mans. I can think of one from one of the Avenger Spider-Mans, right? I cannot think of one with Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, because the only one everybody thinks of is when he's dancing down the street after he combines with Venom.
Yes, but like that's not even his
I agree.
movie.
I agree, but that's the only one everyone thinks of.
What else has Tobey Maguire been in anything else? Babylon.
That's new. That's that new one that's out. It's got what's her face? The Australian lady that I can't think of her name.
Margot Robbie.
That one. And Brad Pitt.
And Olivia Wilde and Brad Pitt.
It seems like Brad Pitt's in everything now, doesn't it?
No.
No, I feel like every time I see a trailer, it's like Brad Pitt's in it.
Bullet Train is the other movie that I saw Brad Pitt be in. That's
the one with the assassins, right?
Yes.
My brother made me watch that. It's not bad.
He's only 59. Good for him.
That's also crazy.
Good for him. I thought he was older for some reason. Good for him. I guess that makes sense if Jennifer Aniston's in her 50s.
I love Tangerine Lemon. I love Lemon from Bullet Train. Fucking Thomas the Tank Engine.
I haven't seen it.
I thought you said you just watched Bullet Train.
No, okay. The other one that I have not seen the movie, but that I have seen him be in. Like I saw him.
It's on Netflix, FYI, for anybody who wants to watch it. It's not bad. I enjoyed it.
That's the one with Bad Bunny, right? Bad Bunny's also in it.
Yes, I think he plays the Mexican asset. What's his name? Jack Rabbit? No. Snake? Hornet? No, that was a girl. I don't remember.
True.
And Nickelback's
I don't understand the what's the word I'm looking for? Hates or like lashing out at Nickelback. Is that weird? Am I in the minority? I love Nickelback.
You're not in the minority, because when I was in my morning show in Utah, regularly was on the okay, everybody can say they hate these guys. They dominated music for half a decade at least, so somebody was listening to them. And I dare anybody to turn on some of their most popular songs and not sing. I dare.
They are so good. Oh, I love like Rockstar.
Everybody sings that.
Fuck me up. Hell yeah.
What's Saving Me? I love the music video for Saving Me.
I haven't seen the music video. What's the other one? Far Away could be a little faster, I will say, but it's not bad.
One of my favorite songs that was not one of the radio songs for obvious reason is Animal.
Hold on. I wonder if I can.
I got my life back.
What are we talking about?
Nickelback.
I was about to put in. I was about to put in. Oh shit! Linkin Park for some reason. I was like, that's not right. We're not talking about Linkin Park. Although another one, so good.
Oh, my dad did that. My dad texted me back about MASH, but he didn't tell me what happens in the episode. He just told me the 2 titles. It's not helpful, Pops. I love this song.
Okay, we are gonna get DMCA'd if I play any more of that. But yes, that is a good song.
Good song.
So good. But they're not one of my favorites. Why not, Joe? They're so good. They're so good. You like me trying to convince people? They are so good. Although you either don't like them or you love them. Like there is no in between.
I think that's true, but I do think what they're some of their more popular songs, like people, you put them on and people are humming them at least.
Yeah, everybody knows the words, every word to at least one of the songs.
I agree.
Me too, Joe. He says I skew older rock, and so do I. I love classic rock. I love Def Leppard. I love Pink Floyd. I love Black Crowes. I love Queen, obviously, you know, the classics, but you can't just like skip over early 2000s, which a lot of people do. A lot of people like cue in on all of the genres for the 90s, like the R&B and the rock and the alternative for the 90s, and skip right over the 2000s, and I don't think you should.
No, I think that's true.
I've seen Foreigner. I saw Foreigner in Vegas. They are very good. I saw Foreigner. I've seen Yes. Yes is really good, and Asia is really good as well. They were touring together. I have seen the ones I have seen in concert that I don't like are Keith Sweat and 38 Special.
Oh,
38 Special I love, and it disappointed me.
Yeah, that's why that's sad. That's what I'm saying. Like that sucks.
I know. I think it's been about a decade and a half.
It's been a minute.
So I think I should give them another shot if I ever were to get another chance. But they disappointed me. Like I went and I was like falling asleep. Keith Sweat just I think he was good in his day. I don't think I'm his demo though. It was just a whole lot of sweat with a whole lot of nothing much else. He lived up to his name. That was about it.
I tell you what, this has been a minute. I went and saw Alice Cooper. Probably, but now it's probably about 10 years ago. But even still, for as old as he was then, dude still commits to, like, his whole thing was like not just music, but like a show. Like he had props and there's stuff that goes, and it was good. It was good. He was still cool.
I believe that. Which one have I? Oh, you know what I saw? I think it was called Rock of Ages.
Yeah.
Was it Rock of Ages? Maybe.
I think
it was in Vegas.
Yeah.
Was it Rock of Ages? Maybe it was Rock of Ages. So
I'm
they had
sure.
one or two members of Whitesnake and Guns N' Roses, and there was like one person from each of the band, and they made a show in Vegas with a little storyline going through the decades. So they started in like the early 70s, late 60s, early 70s. Then they went on, and like as each band was formed and each milestone came up in time, they had Video Killed the Radio Star was #1 on MTV.
Yeah.
They did each of the milestones, and during this milestone, they also showed what it was like in a home. So they had this house set up for a skit, and this kid was born. Like she got pregnant, then she had a kid, and the kid grows up through this, listening to the rock music. It's such a good show. They don't.
No, that sounds cool.
So
that sounds like that's kind of the same idea, sort of, for Green Day's whole thing. It's set to their music, but they have like a whole story that's tied to it.
I love Green Day.
I do too. That's high school to me.
Boulevard of Broken Dreams is like I don't want to get DMCA'd more than we probably already will.
Kira's just gonna go on a YouTube binge as soon as the show's over.
Listen,
MASH and music, Nickelback and Green Day.
MASH. I need to look at that episode on Hulu.
You do?
I need to watch and like record it with my phone again so that I never have to look for it again because it's
You
not.
should.
It doesn't exist on YouTube.
That's so ridiculous.
It's dumb. How am I the only one that likes that scene? Nobody
Unique
else.
taste, apparently.
So good. I am now in extreme pain. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. What else is it? Wait, what did you say? Parks Casinos Excite Center is an awesome smaller venue to see a show. Saw Paul Rogers solo there when that room first opened. Parks Casinos Excite Center? Where's that? Where is that, Joe? Paul Rogers. My grandpa's first concert ever, he was 65. Was his first concert ever 65,
Oh, wow.
I think? 60, 65. And he saw Journey.
Oh, I bet that was good.
I bet it was good too. Right outside of Philly. Got it.
Huh.
Got it.
She's doing it.
But yeah, he saw Journey. That was his first concert ever. Then 2 months later, he saw Frankie Valli with my mom and I.
Nice.
Yeah. I was like, your first 2 concerts, Grandpa, not too shabby.
No joke.
Not too shabby. Frankie Valli, another one. I loved him. He was my first concert that I saw right after the pandemic, or after the pandemic, I should say.
Right.
It should be an easy hike for you down to I see. Honestly, I should go to Philly to experience Philly because I think I've only been down there to sightsee once. Every other time has been for the airport. To go somewhere else.
It's all right. I get to see a little bit of it. I went obviously when I moved up here, and then we just down there for the holidays because my brother was living there. All right.
It's nice. I saw the Benjamin Franklin gravesite. Him and his wife are buried there. I saw his gravesite. I've been to a couple pubs down there. What else did I see? I saw the Liberty Bell a couple times. They have a lot of like historic buildings that are said to be haunted that I have walked by.
Nope. I believe
They are guarded. Like some of the buildings, they're like said to be haunted because they were built in like the 1700s or 1800s, and they're like guarded. There's somebody outside. Like you have to have a ticket for a tour, or you have to be somebody who is allowed in there.
To me, that indicates that those specters of whatever will kill people. Obviously, you got to protect them. Why else would you protect them? Like if they didn't do anything, whatever, go.
I don't know. I say guarded, but I don't know the actual reasoning. There's a podcast called Twisted Philly that you should binge. Twisted Philly. Listen, oh my God, Allentown was like one of the first cities, I think. Because Pennsylvania was one of the original colonies.
Yeah.
So, they were built in like the 1780s or 90s, and there's a building in Bethlehem that is like it's like 20 minutes from me right here, but it's like so haunted. It's a school now, I think. But
that doesn't seem smart.
It's so no.
That does not seem intelligent. I got to be honest.
No, I think it's a school now. But it's like everybody tells me that's so haunted that if I want to go, I should go at night and go inside and go tour. I'm good.
Do it.
They did.
Oh,
Yeah, so Allentown, they did. And Bethlehem, I think. Not Allentown. I think it was Bethlehem. They took the Liberty Bell and they put it in what is now downtown Bethlehem. And they hid it in the bell tower, church tower.
Huh. I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit of history. I'm in the ballpark.
Yeah. So the Lehigh Valley is Bethlehem, Allentown, and Easton. even though they're 3 different cities. It's all
Right.
one area. Like it's 15 minutes and I'm not even 10 minutes and I'm in Bethlehem.
Gotcha.
So I'm really gassy. The pretzels went straight through me. I'm totally blaming the caramels also.
Oh,
And
that's fair.
not the hot and sour soup I had earlier. Or the burrito.
Definitely
or
not
the
that.
pepperoni sandwich.
Definitely not either of those things.
No, it's I tasted pretzel, so that's what we're going with. Good one, Kira. Thanks, Joe. That was actually really lame. And if I had carbonation, I could do a whole lot better. My burps are really good with carbonation. Anyway, I'm really proud of myself when I can have a really good burp. It's like one of my best qualities is showing off my gas outtake.
My gas outtake. Good to know.
I have a lot of practice. I'm really proud of myself.
Cool.
Sprite, man. Sprites can do wonders. Although Sprite changed their bottles.
Yeah.
That was stupid. That was a dumb idea. They went from the green bottles with the thing with the green wrapper to clear.
Yep.
That was
I don't know why.
stupid.
I don't know why.
To save their public reasoning was to save the turtles. I don't know, like save something because they used too much ink and plastic to make the bottles green.
Okay, fair. I mean, publicly that makes sense. If it's true, I have no idea. I'm not up to date on my bottle construction.
I don't care what you say. They did that for fucking 50 years. Why change it now? 1, 2. Now it just looks like all Sprite is Sprite Zero, which, by the way, Sprite Zero is nasty.
I can
Sprite
see the
Zero
confusion.
is disgusting.
I don't
So
think
is
I've ever
Coke
had
Zero.
Sprite Zero.
Coke Zero is also
Yeah.
awful. My
Yeah.
mom thinks it tastes like what's that thing that you put dead bodies in? She thinks it's awful too, and she likes Diet Coke.
Embalming fluid.
Yeah, she thinks it tastes awful.
I'm not ready.
What is that called?
Embalming fluid.
There's another name for it.
It's just called embalming fluid.
No, there's a name. Oh my gosh, it's on the tip of my tongue.
Ironically enough, I think if you put a body in Coke, I think it would dissolve eventually.
They say that you can use Coke to clean your pipes.
Yeah, I've seen you can use it to remove tough stains on porcelain, like toilets.
Formaldehyde.
Oh, okay, yeah. You're right.
That's what she says.
That'll do it for me. That
I don't
pass. I'm not a Coke Zero
I
person, but
don't think it tastes that bad, but I don't think it tastes good either. I am not a huge fan of Sprite Zero.
I don't think I'll be able to get that out of my head. I'll see Coke Zero, and be like, nope, no, thank you, I'm good. I know what that tastes like.
I have zero interest.
I am not interested.
Zero interest. That is my zero. No, not a fan. Although Diet Coke is good, I don't like the what is it? Aspartame. That's not it. Is that it?
It's something like that.
Aspartame. I don't think I'm saying that right.
There's a lot of weird words being used in the Twitch show that I wouldn't have guessed ahead of time. Verbiage.
Aspartame. Oh no, I'm right.
Yeah, I thought you were.
Aspartame.
Aspartame.
Aspartame. That doesn't sound right. That sounds like it. That sounds like that word is right. Aspartame. Aspartame. But I don't think that's the name, is it?
Kudos for Joe. Kudos for Joe coming through on the phonetics tonight.
Aspartame. Is that what's in there? No, that's not the word that's in there, is it? Diet Coke. That's not the name of it. It is aspartame. He's right. To sweeten it, aspartame.
I didn't doubt Joe. Joe, I didn't doubt you.
I didn't doubt that that's what you meant. I thought that it was a different word. That you were right. Aspartame. It sounds like something that you put in a car. I'm low on
Actually,
aspartame.
aspartame to me sounds like a pain relieving product.
Aspartame. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it sounds like something you put on your knee to make it stop hurting.
New aspartame.
Hey honey, can you rub some aspartame on my
See, I'm telling
knee?
you. The more you say it, it sounds like a pharmaceutical, which I guess technically it is, but
Oh man, I'm out of aspartame. I need to head to Walgreens. Yeah.
yeah.
Aspartame.
I need that for my knee right.
Me right now. Aspartame. The balm. Oh my god, the balm that doesn't taste like balming fluid. Yes, absolutely.
Oh my god.
According to my mother,
Coke's next marketing ploy.
it honestly, my mom is obsessed with Diet Coke, but she doesn't like Coke Zero.
I feel like I don't mind Diet Coke. I don't feel like I encounter Coke Zero often. Like I don't ever choose it, so I don't have a strong reference for like to disagree with your mom. But I'll buy that.
You know what we should do? We should do taste testing different pops and say what we think they are and see if we can guess them.
Okay, I'm game.
We should do that and see if we get them right.
I'm in.
Me too. Me too. Oh my god. For some reason, I killed a spider with my hands yesterday.
Tough guy.
I was disgusted and I still itch.
Ugh.
I am checking everywhere for spiders. Everywhere.
No.
I checked my shower before I showered.
Oh, I would just turn the water on, but I stuck this. See if you can swim, you bastard!
They have water spiders.
Oh well, now that's just now you're making
They're
it
called
more
water
tougher.
bugs. They're water bugs, but they have 8 legs.
Hard pass.
They're translucent.
That's even worse.
I had one show up in my sink in Vegas one time. I ran out of there so fast. I called my neighbor and I was like, "Can you please get this rid of? Can you please get rid of this?" He goes in there and I was like, "Oh, it's just a spider. It's like a water bug." And I was like, "It was like clear." He goes, "Yeah, sometimes they're translucent." I was like, "The sucker was huge. You got rid of it, right? I don't want it."
It's like there's a dude on TikTok who all of a sudden's on my For You page. I shit you not. The whole reason he has become famous, he has a spider that is like, I'm not doing it justice. It's like this big across, and he lets it just crawl around in his house.
I saw a video of a guy who had a net in his hands and was trying to capture one of the ones that's like in Australia.
Oh god.
The like ones that try to eat you.
Yeah.
And it's on the wall and he tries to and it jumps at the guy with the camera.
Yeah.
Not the guy with the net.
Yeah. Ugh.
No thanks.
So you're talking about YouTube videos. Have you ever seen I think I'm pretty sure it's a parody, but have you seen the YouTube where the guy burned down his grandma's house trying to defeat a spider?
No, but I would do that.
I think a lot of people would. I'll have to look up the name of it and send it to you. But for anybody who's seen it, they interview this dude, and he's like, I was downstairs in Granny's basement, and this thing came out. It was like the size of a damn Cocker Spaniel. He's like, so I had my lighter, and I grabbed a bottle of Axe, and I was torching him pretty good. Must have been about 1,000,000 degrees. But he came at me, and I started going like this. He burns the house down. He's charred. There's a fire truck there.
Oh my god.
It's so funny.
Well, I just tried to start a fire in the fireplace and the flue didn't draw. Now my living room and kitchen are filled with smoke.
Rough.
Are your smoke alarms working?
Because
for me, they only freaking work when I'm cooking. Every time. And the last time my food came out good. Well, I don't know. Tasted good. And then I still had my smoke alarms go off and I'm hitting it with.
They're just insulting. They're passive aggressive jerks. That's what they are.
I'm very angry about it. Oh, I just realized I don't have any in those rooms. You probably should if you got a fireplace. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. I think so.
Yeah.
Well, let's wrap it up for today. I think that is a good place to wrap it up. And
On UDF buying smoke alarms.
yeah. How we need hold on. We need smoke. I need a yeah, I should. Yeah, you should. I need a monoxide. I think I have one in my room. I don't think there's one in here though. 31 degrees and I have the sliding door open. What the hell is wrong with you?
Wait, so then why are you lighting a fire?
What with your door open? Oh, he has the door open because of the smoke.
Oh, yep. Okay. Yep. Nobody got there at the same time as we were supposed to.
I have to get the smoke. I got it.
Yep,
I got there.
Totally makes
UD.
sense.
I got there, UD. I did. We all got there eventually.
Right there with you. 'Cause I didn't get it either.
It went right over my head. So sorry. Anyway.
That's embarrassing.
That was really, I mean, embarrassing for you. It's normal for me.
Oh, yeah. I'm right at why are you lighting a fire then? Just close the damn door.
I have a CO2. So, see, I think I just had a stroke.
Good Lord. It was just a weird stop of sound all of a sudden. I was really confused what had happened.
CO2 detector. Oh no, there's nothing funny about a CO2 director.
Director. We're hiring a manager of our CO2s.
It's time for me to go. Oh. We're gonna raid Rad. He's playing Sea of Thieves tonight.
Oh, I hope it's not sweaty on there. It's so frustrating.
So I hear. I've been sorry, accidentally hit send too soon. Probably why I didn't realize I don't have smoke. What? Hit send too soon. I don't know. My brain is not working, obviously. we're gonna go. We're gonna ride raid. I'm just gonna do it. Just gonna do it. Why is my brain's not working? Everybody have a great day. I will see you next week. Bye. What is wrong with me?